The Uganda Vocational and Technical Assessment Board UVTAB has officially begun its November-December 2025 assessment series. Executive Secretary Onesimus Oyesije confirmed that the exercise commenced on Friday, November 21st, following a nationwide candidate briefing led by heads of centers.
Uganda Vocational and Technical Assessment Board is pleased to inform the public that the November-December 2025 assessment series commenced on Friday, 21st November 2025, with a briefing of candidates across the country by heads of centers. The board has successfully registered a total of 137,546 candidates to sit for the November-December 2025 assessment, and this will take place from 21st November 2025 to 18th December 2025.
This year's turnout marks the highest in UVTAB's history, 80,654 males and 56,892 females. Over 22,000 learners are taking modular and occupational level assessments at levels 1 and 2, including the workers' pass category. The board says inclusivity remains a priority. Candidates with amputations, chronic illnesses, hearing and visual impairments, intellectual disabilities and other physical challenges are part of this year's cohort. To support them, UVTAB has deployed more than 150 specialized personnel, including sign language interpreters and transcribers, to assist 338 candidates with special needs. Over 2,500 practical assessors for formative VET and 1,000 for informative VET have been deployed. The distribution of examination materials began on Saturday, November 2022, supported by Uganda Police Force. Officials attribute the rising enrollment in vocational training to growing public appreciation for skills-based careers. Deputy Executive Secretary for Curriculum Development, Jaria Nasaza, says that more younger people now view TVET as a gateway to re-employment opportunities. Julius Mhumza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.
This is the ever biggest assessment we have carried out. And out of these candidates, 80,654 are male and 56,892 are female. The board has registered the highest number of candidates enrolled on various technical and vocational education and training programs. You can see we are almost equaling to the A-level numbers now.
The board says inclusivity remains a priority. Candidates with amputations, chronic illnesses, hearing and visual impairments, intellectual disabilities and other physical challenges are part of this year's cohort. To support them, UVTAB has deployed more than 150 specialized personnel, including sign language interpreters and transcribers, to assist 338 candidates with special needs.
And as part of enhancing exclusive education, the board has registered a total of 338 candidates with special needs, pursuing various TVET professionals, and the nature of special need as per that table is indicated, which comes to that number which I have mentioned above. The special needs candidates will be accorded support personnel such as sign language interpreters, transcribers and guides. The board will accordingly deploy over 150 support personnel to assist candidates with special needs.
Over 2,500 practical assessors for formative VET and 1,000 for informative VET have been deployed. The distribution of examination materials began on Saturday, November 2022, supported by Uganda Police Force.
120 scouts will be deployed to ensure that all the assessment is done in accordance with the TVET Act number 3 of 2025, sections 101 to 108 on offenses and penalties for involvement in assessment or practice. The board will also deploy over 2,500 practical assessors for formal TVET assessments and over 1,000 assessors in the informal TVET to conduct on-the-spot practical assessments of candidates. I think now you are aware that on top of the summative examinations, we do practical assessment to see every candidate to do an activity which is production of a certain item which should be of market value.
Officials attribute the rising enrollment in vocational training to growing public appreciation for skills-based careers.
We have gone far beyond the target because in addition to having the main series in May, June series, July, August series, and November, December series, we became so flexible that the assessment was done to clear the backlog almost every month, mainly on the modular assessment. So in the May, June series, which started with even modular and the formative, we assessed over 66,000. And July to September, we assessed over 80,000. And now, as you have already noted, we are assessing over 137,000.
Deputy Executive Secretary for Curriculum Development, Jaria Nasaza, says that more younger people now view TVET as a gateway to re-employment opportunities.
People have realized what TVET is. It is where the jobs are. They are studying hands-on, so the interest is increasing. And now with the new reforms, where we are even targeting the employer-led TVET system, we anticipate the numbers to even become higher and higher.